G'day, how are we, guys? I tell you what, it's been an interesting Supercoach weekend for me so far. So I've got a quick half an hour in between the boys' games, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a Supercoach live rant on a Sunday. I tell you what, been a tough week. So I don't know how anyone else is going, but I'll tell you what, I have been struggling to do anything right, it seems like. But look, we're going to continue on. We're going to try to work this out. What on earth is going on with this season? I don't know in 2025. But look, it's where do we start? Well, I've got the screen up here. Just my luck. So no Flynn for West Coast. That's been really tough for lots of coaches. But it all started with this trade here. And I did apologise in advance. I said apologies in advance for breaking Bailey Dale. Short owners can thank me when he goes bananas against the Saints this week, though. Now, Short didn't go bananas, but he actually scored more than Bailey Dale. It was such a failure. And the thing that kills me the most is that I had gut feel about this. I had some gut feel. And my gut was telling me, don't go through with it. I was speaking with Spills and I said, look, I should probably just leave this for the week, save that boost, and then focus on other things. But the Friday night was coming up and I had to make the decision. I thought, nah, I'll just do it. So that was an absolute killer, getting Bailey Dale in. I'm hoping that it'll be more positive from now on with Bailey Dale, but, you know, who knows? I've got some comments. Sorry, 10 comments already. Harley, how are you, Harley? Hope you're going well, legend. Harley's just entered the great chat on Twitter as well, so good to see you, mate. Jono, how are you, buddy? Much love, mate. Cheese, how are you, mate? Been a strange week, hasn't it, man? I tell you what, I don't know what's going on. It's the curse of DRL. You've been following me on Twitter, mate. Yeah, not too bad, Jono, not too bad. Watched Maxi this morning. Nash has got his game soon. So as I said, mate, I had a quick half an hour up the sleeve. So I thought I need to vent a little bit. I need to get off my chest because I want my round review to be half positive. But I'll tell you what, it's hard to stay positive with this game at the moment. Things are just not looking well. Fevolution, hey, legend. How are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. Andrew, hey, man. Nank was awesome for me this week, yeah. And that's why I select these blokes. He had a down week the week before, but came back the big Nank the tank. So rap for you, buddy. Rap for Abs as well. I know he's got him as a bit of a pod. G-Money, hey, buddy. Getting sick of these tags that Neale keeps copying. I tell you, I'll show you a tweet in a sec. I had the crystal ball half right. So it was so obvious to me that Tom Stewart was going to be laid out. And he had Mark O'Connor there. That was a change. O'Connor comes in, but it was actually Atkins. But just following him all game. And we need to chat about Lachie Neale because things have changed a little bit here. And this is something I've noticed in the last, well, when I say the last 2 weeks where he's been tagged, he obviously didn't against West Coast. But what's been happening is in previous seasons, you'd have your Dunkleys, your McCluggages, particularly Dunkley that tends to put a lot of blocks on for Lachie Neale. That's just not the case. I was watching closely and his teammates simply weren't blocking for him. So unfortunately, what I'm gathering from this is I think Neale's at the stage of his, well, not that Neale's at the stage of his career. The Lions are at that particular stage as a team where they're not the Lachie Neale Football Club anymore. And I think he's willing to almost sacrifice his game, just get a body out of there and allow the Dunkleys and last night the Will Ashcrofts just to take over. He's being too unselfish. And I'm not sure if it's a directive just to, okay, let's take that player out of the game. Even if we take Neale out of the game, we're still backing our Dunkley, McCluggage, Ashcroft over whatever the Cats are going to produce in that midfield. I just don't know what's going on. But yeah, it's a tough one. He's playing Richmond this week. Now, I'm sure that McIntosh will try to go to him, but these are the matchups, and this is why I started him. It's such a big mistake, but just like those people that traded out Will Ashcroft, you know, when you select a team or players from a team, and the big reason is because of an early draw, you've almost got to stay on, don't you? I think it's tough, though. T, how are you, man? Chris Scott is an absolute Supercoach killer. Well, I don't own SDK, but he subs off SDK. Why would you start Nevitt as a sub? Now, this is one of my rants. Why would you start Mitch Nevitt as the sub in those conditions? He's born for those conditions. He should have been one of these 70-plus scoring rookies for us. We know that he loves to tackle. We know what his strengths are. Why in those conditions would you start him as the sub? It's it's mind-boggling to me, particularly what he's produced the last couple of weeks. I'm not saying he was a superstar last week, but still that defensive pressure, you know what he brings to the table. He's a young man. Give him his opportunity in that midfield. I don't know. He's an absolute killer. Cannot stand Chris Scott, mate. Yeah, rant. That was part of my rant, so thanks for getting that one out of the way, buddy. G'day, legend. Absolute carnage. Hey, Dan. It is absolute carnage from my side anyway, mate. I tell you. Harley, yeah, look, everyone is having a bad week, it seems, mate. I think Janeth this week. See, Janeth, I need words with Janeth. He was on the Bailey Dale train with me. He doesn't go there. He was thinking of Henderson, gets Murphy Reid in. Like, I don't know. He's gone rogue on us, Janeth. Hall on the bench. See, I don't have Hall either. Yeah, ouch, G. But at least you've got him, mate. That's good news that you got him. The rookie coach, hey, legend. Mate, I saw that message as well in the chat last night. I would have loved to join if you're live as well and have a good old rant, mate. So apologies about that. I cracked at the end, mate, and I thought, nah, I'm going to bed here. How am I coping? Yeah, look, it's just a game, mate. But geez, it annoys you when you put so much time and effort into it, and this sort of stuff happens. But I'll tell you, a lot of it is my decision, as you know, mate. In this chat that we've got with lots of content creators, my gut was saying. So for anyone that doesn't know, I ended up boosting for Henderson this week. And originally it was going to be, Connor O'Sullivan in for Liam O'Connell. That would have been a nice trade. But no, I went against McGutt. And actually, when I say went against McGutt, I wasn't going to boost at all. So I was actually going to leave the Foz to Henderson boost because I'd seen what Moraes had done, and I thought, you know what? He could be a bit of a must-have. Maybe I should just leave Henderson, leave that boost, and then go your Moraes Spaz next week. But I didn't, and that's my fault. I went against McGutt, mate. And the same thing going against McGutt with Dale. You know how nervous I was about that, mate. So, yeah, it's the number one bit of advice I give people is follow your gut, and I don't follow that advice myself. So I'm annoyed at myself more than anything. I think, mate. Scotty, how are you, legend? Good to see you, buddy. Sorry. Jono, 1-5-4 at the moment with 4 players to go. Sinks, what a man. Jono, your man sinks. Oh, and Rant. Hugo Garcia. I started the man. Jack Steele's out, and Hugo looks like a good version of Jack Steele. I could not believe. And this is just part of the pain and the carnage. You see Hugo do that. I started the man, thought he's a must trade out. Then opportunity arises and he takes it. That's what I mean. With opportunity, he was a good selection, but it just wasn't looking like there was a world where he was getting opportunity. It was a sub last week. You're still doing the bat for Jack DR. Mate, I absolutely am. What I was going to do, and I don't know if this has been a big announcement yet, but given the fact that we're teaming up with the Hub, the BBL side of the Hub is actually transferring across to the Sword play. So I was going to push it towards that cricket season, mate. But do you know what? I should do it a little bit earlier. Appreciate you reminding me about that, mate. I may do it towards I'll work that one out, mate. But I was going to leave it for cricket, but we should get that done nice and early, buddy. Feel like it, mate. What's your projected looking like, DR? My projected at the moment, it's going to be terrible. 1857. At the moment, buddy. So not looking good. Holden, glad to catch one of these lives. Hope you're doing good, bud. Cheers, brother. You too, man. What's the time? I actually dead set need to. I've literally got 15 minutes because I do need to get to Nash's game. So I just thought quick rant, mate. I haven't done a live for ages. It's been super busy. So I thought quick half now. We'll say good day and all the rest. Cheers, buddy. Rhino, scores look low this week, DR. Hopefully Sunday is kind. Yeah, well, I've got Andy B, who's a big one for me. I had McRae as the vice captain, thought he was going to go nuts. Of course, he gets tagged. I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to take the 120, to be honest. I'm not going to go with Sherry, hope for an extra 20 points. I'm just going to play it safe, I think, mate. Fev, Neil Tag doesn't stop the Lions winning. That's it, mate, and that's the trouble, and that's why I think that he's willing to sacrifice his game, which is super unfortunate for us Supercoach owners. Footy Ferals, hey, man. Hey, mate, hope you're surviving the last 2 weeks of carnage. What do you think a decent score be this week? Look, I reckon if you get 1,900 plus, you're looking pretty good, but to be honest, I haven't had a look at many other people's teams, mate. I've just been closing my eyes and hoping that this round will end. Baggers, hey buddy, I'm going big, Mr. D, 1992 Captain Sinclair, and I have so many spuds. I tell you what, magnificent. Maybe that 1900 par I said was too low, footy ferals. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but well done, Baggers. That's awesome, man. T, do we want Neale at 580k? I wouldn't be advising anyone to go near him at the moment, mate. I'll just take the pain myself, and I think JG's on Neale as well. Or is Ashcroft taking over? Look, when Neale doesn't get tagged, he's a beast, but he's just not fighting through the tags like I expect him to, and his teammates aren't blocking and assisting him through these tags like I expected them to. So, yeah, he's not a good pick at the moment, mate. It was a bad pick by me. I'll put my hand up. That's one thing that I'm not afraid to do. If I make a bad selection, I'll put my hand up and say it was a bad selection. I never claim to be an expert or any of this sort of stuff. Some people try to give me that tag, but it's a tag I'll never cop. I'm just a bloke who's very passionate about the game, loves the game, but I make as many mistakes as the next person. John T. Hey, man, I should have the cash to get Humphrey and Baz Smith for Layla and Foss. Beautiful, worth the move, getting rookies off field. Yeah, I love that, mate. I love that. And what a pod that the Humpty could be. Humphrey B. Bear. Andrew, hey, buddy. Hey, yeah, sorry to bother you. No, you never bother me, man. Horny out this week and bringing Darcy. I've got Darcy in draft. Horny for Darcy is a massive, massive, massive pod move. I don't like Horny Man at the moment, but I really need to reassess. At the moment, I'm thinking in my head, yeah, he's definitely getting traded out. I've used 2 boosts, so, man, it's like I can't go too hard too early, so I really need to reassess. That's a massive pod move. If you're really keen on Darcy, I think it's okay, but the Horny Man could hit back. Gee, I didn't watch the game, saw Baylor with an 81, but looked into his stats. 28. I don't want to rant because it seems like I'm such a salting on, and don't get me wrong, I'm a salting on owner, absolutely. But I could not believe I was watching the game and the way he was using the ball, the clangers, the free kicks against. There was one stage where he dropped a chest mark, then got caught holding the ball. He literally lost 2 points for that. Now, you know, you watch like a hawk and there's scaling and all the rest, but I don't know. I think I feel like it's biased, so that's why I don't want to rant about it too much. Baggers, everyone will be trading rooks, I reckon. Campo got to go. Yeah, look, Campo, I didn't see this one. I've probably got bigger fish to fry potentially with your Lindsays. So I may be forced to hold, unfortunately, mate. Cozza, the ladies' man. Hey, man, a day or two, chose Mavinaz and Holmes. Hopefully a strong end. Yeah, I'm hoping, mate. Dawson captain. Dawson's been playing really well. Dawson and track, lots of people 50-50 on. And Dawson's been, yeah, the way better pick. Still got 5 boosts left. Buggy you, Causa. Rub it in, why don't you, mate? Hey, you know, I love you, mate. Maxi, it's over 18-19. But if Clark and Brayshaw go 130 both, 19-20. Yeah, look, that's okay, mate. That's okay. And I'm hoping that at least Brayshaw does for me. And Jordan Clark, I was on him all preseason, man. Just it's shattering. But how's Janeth doing after yet another Blues loss? We won't get any better next week. And they play the Mighty Pies. Just to rub it in, G. Yeah, look, Carlton-wise, you're struggling with great, man. It's not very, very much fun at the moment being a Carlton supporter, but he's always a glass half full man. And yeah, he's a great man, Janeth. I love the great man. And he's struggling with the Blues at the moment, as all supporters are, I think. Fella Neale owner, you planning to ride out the good run? Look, at this stage, mate, everyone's in a different position, right? So if you haven't used a boost yet, if you've only used a couple of trades, for example, yeah, you could if you want, but he's got a decent run coming up. So I'm just holding for now, mate. I can't jump off. I'm just locking in too much of a loss, I think, if I do. All right, time. I've literally got 10 minutes, guys. So I'm going to turbo through this. Apologies, I'm not going to go through all the niceties. How are you, legends? I love you all. You know that, but I'm going to turbo through this. I do apologize. Do you know what? Actually, what I will say, tonight, it's going to be the first time we do this. We're going to have a Sunday talk back. So what I'll do is, you can see, for example, in this chat now, I can post a comment. I'll just write get a legends, which will be down the bottom now, hopefully. What I'll actually do is I'll copy the link for this actual StreamYard in the comment section. When you click the link, you actually become backstage with me. Then I can actually add you to the stage. You can come on the screen. You don't have to have your camera on if you don't want, but you will need a mic, obviously. And you can talk with me and whoever else I may be coming on with live, one-on-one. There can be up to 10 people in the wait list. So feel free to click the link when I actually send it out in the comments section later on tonight, and you'll actually be able to jump on and have a chat and actually give a rant. It's going to be 18 plus only. because it could get a little bit wild. So I know I won't get to all these comments because I reckon there's heaps more that I haven't even seen yet. But yeah, if I don't get to you now, rant with me tonight because it's going to be a bit of fun. Feeling a gut feel, VC sink steel out, fridge over barrel. Yeah, it's tough, mate. And creating content, you don't want to make too many crazy moves and they don't pay off because you look silly. Jackie, get out of here, having a ball, playing Supercoach this year. Glad you are, man. Look, I'm complaining that I'm not enjoying it at the moment, but it is a super fun game, man. So, yeah, welcome to community, brother. Great to have you here, my man. Eth, can only pick two of Humphrey, Moraes and Bice. Who would you pick? Look, I'll discuss all of these blokes in detail in this stocky. We'll discuss them in the pod as well, mate. So let's just see what happens with Bice with team sheets. But yeah, Moraes and Bice are looking really good for rookies, mate. Short out for Sinclair, Gallio. Hey, man, all week, change the day, 5 minutes. Yeah, it's that gut feel that we've been talking about, isn't it, man? Who do you have left to play? I'll quickly check for you, brother. I have, geez, not many. I've got Rankin, Daniel, Sherry, Noddy, Brayshaw, and that's it, mate. That's it. I am Dunsky after that. Kane, g'day, mate. I need to buy around, play to Luke Davidson score. Which player should I go? I would advise not to do that. Oh, buy a player. Bice or Roberts for me, buddy. Oh, Cheesy, you are a legend, mate. I cannot thank you enough. A bat for Jack. So long story short, guys, I was going to push this towards a cricket season, but there is a young man that I know who's in a bit of a tough situation at the moment, a very, very, very talented cricketer. I wanted to raise some money in order to buy a new cricket bat for him. It's a special piece of willow. It's either from England or India. I forget what the willow is, but I will get the details up. This money, $30.99. You're a legend, Cheesy. You are such a legend, mate. Is going to go straight towards that bat. I need to double check the price, but it's not cheap. I think it's around $800, $900 this bat that we want to get him. We want good quality. So you are such a good man, and I've got to give you something for that. You're a legend. Thank you so much, brother. Lowest scoring round across the board. Tatum's Tantrum. Love you, mate. Member of the channel. Over 2,000. Awesome. I absolutely agree, man. Yeah, 100%. Maxi needs to go. Yeah, he's not looking great at the moment, mate. A big talking point in the stocky. Hopefully, Sherry massive, Harley. I hope so too, mate. I tell you. What do you do with Lindsay? Depending on the severity, mate, I think we have to trade and jump onto a Moraes type. I think easy trade. Bailey Humphrey in a pod. Yes, like him at this stage, mate. So I'm turboing at the moment. This will all be jump on tonight, guys, to live. It's going to be massive. Go Lions, Trav. Yeah, you're a good Lions, man, mate. Any news on Lindsay? Haven't heard myself. Jacko. It's a Humphrey with the flex for me for Lindsay. That could be really, really nice there, mate. Corey, such a tough start to the year. You're not alone. Yeah, it's a bad Neale pick, mate. Hate owning him. Great at the game. Absolutely right cause. I'd love to take it back, but we can't, unfortunately, mate. Lions aren't playing the best footy yet, Rhino, but 3-0. Great start, mate. Much better than last year, buddy. Footy Ferrell's first year of doing fantasy, 331, made a bunch of dumb mistakes. Hey, mate, it's your first year. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. It's a learning curve, mate, and you'll be much better for it, brother. Your rank is killing me at the moment, mate. I've been playing for 20-odd years, I think. Ad's going to need Brayshaw to go 350 to save my week. Me too, mate. Absolutely me too. Stuffed up my trades on Thursday night. Come up with then put the kids to bed. Read a Dr. Seuss book that took 30 minutes and came out to see. Oh, mate, well, Dr. Seuss, I've been feeling like Dr. Seuss at the moment, mate. A bit topsy-turvy, but yeah, these things happen, bud. The game already started. Had to keep Sardis and then had to trade and ankle get sick. Well, you got sync, mate, which is good, but trading Nank, that hurts, doesn't it, buddy? Watch last quarter, JD didn't look like he was moving that well. Yeah, it looked like he was struggling a little bit towards the end of the match, mate, wasn't he? Chance Campos comes straight in. I hope so, mate. Decent score. People are saying 1950, 2000, I think, mate. Probably a bit higher, I think, than that. Tatum, widescreen TV, boosting get Smith, Race, and Bice. Just Smith. Yeah, it could be depending on how many boosts you've got, mate. K Trainer, heart to you as well, buddy. Much love, man. Hey, legend. Hey, Scorched. The way you did. Enjoy your son's game, mate. Take care. Cheers, G. Love you, man. Thanks, buddy. J-Bags. Oh, mate, you guys do not have to do this. I'm going to put this straight towards a bat for Jack. Thank you so much, guys. Like, I never expect any donations, but you're wonderful people. Yeah, it's so lucky to be part of this great community. Thank you. Thank you so much, J-Bags. JFA Trainer, is it worth trading the Rankin next week? I'd also like to hear your thoughts on whether Libra is someone worth considering. Okay, mate. So I think Rankin is such a great pillar to have in our forward lines. I think Rankin is close to a must-have in the forward line. So JHF to Rankin, I don't actually mind. I need to reevaluate because I think I'm just angry with JHF at the moment. But the way that I'm currently thinking, yes, I think that's actually a decent move, buddy. And Libba, see, I was so off Libba. It's due to his age and concussion. See, I'm just so worried. The way that he plays, you know what it's like, mate. He goes in so hard, head over the ball. It's the way he's played his footy forever. One more knock, and I'm worried that's it for him. But again, you've got Bont out, you've got Trelaw out, you've got these young fellas around him. He is the big cog in there. So do you know what, mate? If you think that he can stay healthy, I think that he's a good selection. I can't believe I'm saying that, but which are the big boys we're relying on in our midfield at the moment? I just don't think there is many, mate. But thank you so much for that lovely donation, man. I appreciate you. No worries, Kane. Appreciate it, man. Hey, Shane, how are you, man? Winning with Max Holmes, lose with Never. You win some, you lose some, brother. How good is Will? A gun, mate. Future Brownlow medalist. Supercoach Pro, yo, hope you're going well, mate. You are, oh, geez, I love you, mate. One of the biggest characters. We've got this chat, and I tell you, you're a wild man, mate. But I tell you, I wish I was as young as you, and geez, you have some fun. Jamesy Murray, Humphrey, Bice, and Baz should all leave out next week. Oh, it's tough. I need to reevaluate, mate. But yeah, I can't answer that at the moment, mate. Let me wait to the stocky. Wait to the stocky. Cheers, Brady. Love your work. Projected 1981. I think that's pretty good, my man. Davidson is a forward. The suggestion ain't workable. Yeah, sorry, mate. It's bloody tough, isn't it, man? Maria Humphrey Baz Bias. Sorry, I did that one, didn't I? Need a new cricket back as well, JRD. Mate, any way I can help you, mate, send me through your details, buddy. Rookie go to bat for Jack. Oh, my goodness, mate. You're a legend, mate. We need to do something tonight together, mate, on a live. You are an absolute legend, mate. Thank you so much. Anyone that hasn't subscribed or seen Rookie Coach's work, please make sure that you do, because not only is he absolutely wonderful with his content, a great fella, a great human, which we love. Thank you so much, mate. Jack's going to be absolutely stoked with this. Callahan's such a dud. Trade out Dave Perman Foster. I started with Callahan, mate. I didn't watch the game because I was watching the Lions game, but I need some context to what on earth happened. Heard he got tagged. You would not believe it. Jump off, you stuck here forever. Yeah, thanks. I've got. I was just checking my phone. I've got like 2 minutes to go. Hope the game goes well. Cheers, Jono. Love you, man. They were my trades. Callahan, Rosie. Geez, that's tough, man, isn't it? Look, you can't win them all, these things, brother. Nevid, I couldn't get him out of flex. Oh, it's a tough cause. I couldn't get Nevid out as well because I had Campo, Kako, who I was going to use as a loop with Campo there, and Nevid. And Henderson. So I had him on the field, man. I could not believe it. That'd be right, wouldn't it, Causa? Finn McGuinness just starts tagging again. It's Finn Callahan. Like, you wouldn't believe it, would you? Oh, man. I was coming in like raging and ranting, but with all you guys, you're just wonderful humans, and I love you all. So you've made me feel so much better. So thanks, guys. Nah, I'm all good, though. Thanks, mate. Just thought it was funny. Good on you, man. I appreciate you, buddy. And do you know, I've got right down to the bottom. I cannot believe this. We've turboed to the bottom with 1 minute to go. This has worked out absolutely perfectly. And we're finishing with an absolute legend here. Good luck to you. Hopefully Brayshaw goes big for us, lads. C on him for me. I would love to go the C on him. I'm just so worried with how my week's been so far, legend, that if I go with if I don't take Jack McRae's, I'm going to be in some trouble. There we go. So Dale out. Yeah, call me Nostradamus. I said I'd break him. We did get saved by that goal. I haven't mentioned that goal. We got saved. They're on my trades. Shouldn't have gone through with the boost. It is what it is. That was my crystal ball about Stewart being out. There we have more bad luck with O'Connell on field. It is what it is. And we'll end here. Lordo makes the best ruck in the comp. Come on, Lordo. This man just says you're taking the piss, aren't you, mate? So, Tristan, go big for us. Good luck to those who have the big Sherry as captain. Whoa, the mic's gone. Sherry as captain today. Good luck if you're going with Andy B. Good luck if you're going with Caleb Strong. I don't have him, but for the rest of the community that do, I think he can go big for you. My recommendation, if you're looking safe in a league, is to just take that 120 from Jack McRae. If you're a bit of a daredevil, you could potentially go there as well. You know, Abs, for example, went with Josh Dunkley, and I thought that was going to be one of the safest C captains this week, like wet conditions, playing Geelong, like Neale would get the tag. I can't believe he didn't go bigger. So that didn't work out. But for others that do take the risk, it could work out for you guys. So appreciate you all, guys. Much love and scorched earth. We all have crap scores. Well, I don't want to wish that on everyone, but I suppose it makes me feel a little bit better. I'm not the type of bloke that enjoys other people scoring bad, but when everyone's scoring as bad as each other, you're like, well, at least I'm not the only one. Life is all good. And remember, guys, Supercoach is just a game. At the end of the day, we all love it. But this is the best thing about it. It's the chats, it's the community, it's all the love that we get. And, I've said this all the time. I've met some of my best mates in life through playing Supercoach, and we have a wonderful community. So thanks again, guys. All the best. Captain Dawson or Sherry today. I'm going with Sherry, but you could go Dawson as well. That's not much help, mate, but I've got big belief in my big boy this week. I think he's a must-have in your ruck line. Come on, Tristan. Let's go, boys. And come on. Let's hope we don't have a bloody Sunday. Thanks to everyone that donated. You don't have to do that, but much love. Bat for Jack. Thanks again, guys. Tonight, remember, we're going to have our Sunday Supercoach callback session where you can actually join us live on the stream. We can rant together, go through all the big topics, discuss the week, and then it'll be the round review. Potty, the stock market, everything's going on at the moment. So much love, guys. All the best. I enjoy it. Merry Christmas. Hope you're not on the hit list. You receive something with the boat. Hey, I tell you what, you are a good man, baggers. All the best, guys. Much love. We'll see you soon. Bye.